see the Harold Pinter play?
I don't really know how to say this.
It was on our first date, or maybe second.
Because I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate you and everything that you've done for me.
No, it was definitely the first. Yeah, it's definitely the first. We had some interesting comments back then about how neither of the actors in the play could hear a word of what the other one was saying. The wife just keeps talking about some guy she met at the beach, and the husband just keeps steamrolling right over her.
But the thing is,
I feel like we become that couple.
I mean, it's just not
It's like you physically cannot hear me.
working anymore. Do you know what I mean? What I'm telling you, what I'm trying to tell you is that
I guess people just block out the stuff they don't want to hear.
things have been really hard since the accident, especially for Zoe. And my dad is completely oblivious, like he's hardly ever even home. And I know you've been trying to help, it's just that it's not
Working anymore?
working anymore.
It's okay. I want you to be happy, Laura. If not with me, then
Zach,
with someone. Tell Zoe I'm sorry. I'm sorry I won't be in the audience tonight to watch the play with her. Will you tell her that? Will you
I'll tell her.
take care, Laura?
Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore.
Tell me what thy lordly name is, on the night's Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven, bedtime! So, what do you think of the show tonight? I mean, it was the second to last one, so we haven't got it perfected by now.
It was okay, I guess.
Just okay?
Why couldn't Zach come?
I told you, bird brain. Zach and I broke up, remember?
I bet you just did it so you could go with that Raven guy. I saw you talking to him after the show night. Why do you have to flirt so much? It's gross.
Zoe.
No, really. I mean, it really makes me want to puke.
Zoe! What? That Raven guy already has a girlfriend.
He does?
Yeah, at least he did tonight. But by tomorrow night.
By tomorrow night, what?
Well, by tomorrow night, who knows? Can you keep a secret, bird brain? I wrote him a letter. I wrote the Raven a letter. Tomorrow night we're performing the play for the last time. I told him that as soon as it's over, I've got to bring you home and get you back into bed. But if by that time he's come to a decision about who he wants to be with, then he should come to the house and stand right here under the windowsill and listen while we recite some lines from the play, like we do every night.
What? Why?
Well, because I want to know once and for all how he feels about me. I don't want to do it in front of the entire school. In front of his girlfriend, for Christ's sake. Or ex-girlfriend. I want an offstage drama for once. Anyways, I told him in the letter which passage I'll be reciting and how he should respond.
What do you mean respond?
It's all in the letter. If he wants to be with me, then when I get to the part about quoth the raven, then he'll say nevermore. And right away I'll know that he likes me. If he likes me, but has decided that he doesn't want to break up with his girlfriend after all, well, he'll come. He'll be there, and I'll know he's there. But he won't say anything. He'll just stand there, silently, and won't say anything. And if it turns out he doesn't like me at all, well, then he won't come. He just won't come.
But if he's there and he doesn't say anything, then how do you even know he's there?
Oh no. See, I've got him memorized. After all these rehearsals, I can recite him by heart. I know every line, every curve and contour of his face, every sound of his motions. When he walks, first you hear that clickety-click, clickety-clack, clickety-click, clickety-clack of the keys in his pocket. Then when he gets closer, you hear the soft sounds of the water in his water bottle. You know the one that always hangs from his backpack? It goes glug, 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 glug. Real slow, just like that. Then you start to hear the sound of his footsteps moving towards you. Shoo, 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 shoo. And finally, when you're just inches away from him, if you're really silent, you can just faintly hear his heartbeat. Thump, 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 thumping away.
You're weird.
I know, but Burbank, do you think he'll come? Do you think he'll say it? Nevermore?
How should I know? If he doesn't come, he's an idiot.
Aw, shucks, Burbank. If I didn't know any better, I think you were going soft on me.
Who? Me? Never.
Well, just cross your fingers, okay? I'm gonna give him the letter tomorrow night, right before the show.
Wait. You haven't forgotten to ask Mom. Have you? For the dress? From Paris? Party's the day after tomorrow.
No! I haven't forgotten to ask Mom. So just quit worrying about that dress, okay? Good night, Burger.
Night. Well, as you can see from the scientific evidence, there is only one possible explanation for my sister's recent behavior. Laura has gone temporarily insane. What was she thinking writing her a letter like that? Thinking he'd dump his girlfriend for her? Just because they swapped a few lines of Poe? And why would she want to go with that stupid Raven anyways? When she has someone like Zach who's been looking after her and protecting her for years. I watched her. She was getting her hopes up. She actually believed he'd come through the window and whisper his stupid nevermore. But I knew he never would. I could just tell from the way he talked to her that time I eavesdropped. I mean, observed their conversation from the school. He couldn't care less. Laura just always hears only what she wants to hear. But if he couldn't care less, then he wouldn't come. And what then? Laura doesn't like it when people leave her. She needs somebody to be with, to protect her.
And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor, entreating entrance at my chamber door."
Some light visitor at my retreating entrance at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more.
It's almost showtime. Quick, get into bed.
Okay, okay. Laura? Are you breathing? You don't look so good.
What? I'm fine. It's just, do you think he'll come?
How should I know?
Oh my God, whatever possessed me to write him such a stupid letter? Of course he won't come. Why should he? Such an idiot.
Jeez, relax. It's just a stupid boy.
Just a stupid boy? What would you know about it?
Whatever. Listen, about Lindsay's party. It's tomorrow night and she finally invited me. I really need that dress. I need it. Did it come yet?
What? What new dress?
My new dress for Lindsay's party. The one Mom was supposed to send me from Paris. Did she send it yet? Did it come?
What? No, it didn't come.
But you promised. You said that Mom said that she'd send me a new dress from Paris.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You promised.
Listen, Birdbrain! Enough is enough! Mom isn't sending you any new dresses from Paris. She isn't sending you any new dresses from Paris because Mother is not in Paris. She's 6 feet underground and you know it! It was 8 months ago. You were at home. I was in the car with her. I escaped without anything. No brain damage, nothing, and she just died and you know it, so just stop pretending already! Look, Birdbrain, just get some sleep, okay? I'm sorry I forgot about the dress. I'll get you a new one tomorrow, I promise. No, really, I mean it. Just get some sleep now, okay? There's still something I've got to do. Then this ebony bird, beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet stinking I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore meant in croaking. Be that word our sign of parting. Bird of fiend, I shrieked, upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of the lie thou soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken. Quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart and take thy form from off my door. Quoth the raven, clickety-click, clickety-clack, clickety-click, clickety-clack, clickety-click, clickety-clack. Glug, 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 glug. Shoe, 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 shoe. Quoth the raven, And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted.
Nevermore.
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 Such a